Hello there, Philip from BMI, and in this video I'm going to go through Zoho's updated CRM Data Model feature, and so you'll be able to find that in the Developer Hub, and it'll be the Data Model option there. And so really quickly, what the Data Model is it basically takes the current configuration of the CRM and produces a visual blueprint of the modules, the relationships, even the fields, and it's automatically done, and it's actually quite useful in getting a better picture of a client's CRM structure and just identifying areas of improvement or sources of inaccuracy. So the reason it's most helpful, I would say, is one, if someone's new to a client, it's an easy way to get an idea of their CRM structure, how everything kind of works together. Also useful for new employees, getting more accustomed to how Zoho CRMs operate. It's a very clear architecture of the kind of modules that are set up, and even the fields, and how the relationships are all tied together. And it's definitely useful. I've used it in the past to help design workflows, automations, and so on. So really quickly, I want to demo how effective it is. So let's say we're in the client SLC, which is one of our clients for BMI. It's a guitar instructional company, and we want to get a picture of their CRM. We just navigate to the Developer Hub in Setup and open Model. If it hasn't been created yet, it would be Create Module. And as you can see, it already has one here, and there are some UI navigation buttons here. You can have the minimap shown or not. You can zoom out using the tab here, and you can see all the relationships of their modules. You can see that the SLC students has relationships to deals, has relationships to, well, also relationships, I guess. But yeah, whenever you hover over it, you'll see where that relationship is. You have the student record, and hovering over it, we'll see the connection there. And it's a very handy tool to get a really good idea of the CRM structure. And again, it's automatically generated, so there's no work involved. You just click the button and this shows up. And the other useful thing is if we zoom in a bit more, and let's say we want to look at the SLC students again, and we scroll through the fields, any lookup fields, they will come up and show directly where the relationship is to that lookup, and then you can view it. Let's see, where does it go? All the way over here. So it goes to this campaign, and so you can go from there. And yes, it's very, very useful visual aid to get a overview of their CRM, and helpful in implementing solutions for the client. And so that was kind of the interface overview there. The other things you can see is it has a list of all the kind of working parts, the modules, subforms, and so on. And I believe there's also a legend you can show. Yes, so in the top right, you can show legend just to see which is a custom module, which is a standard, subforms, and so on. Oops, sorry. And you can even filter by different fields. So yes, it's quite intuitive and extremely useful. And just to kind of go through the rest of this PowerPoint here. We can see all the different types of relationships. I think in this case, most of them are one-to-one. But again, if we open up the legend, you'll see any many-to-many described by that symbol there. And moving on into the use case, the module map definitely helps in identifying broken or misused relationships. And a clear example of this in one of our clients recent ones, they happen to be using one of the built-in modules, which is the leads, basically as all three modules, the contacts, leads, and accounts, or sorry, contacts, leads, and deals all in one module. And it was pretty much reflected in the data module because it was very simplistic, and their module had like a lot of fields, less lookups, and it just was a huge module basically. And so that was easily identifiable right from the data module, and coming up with the next steps to improve their CRM was pretty straightforward. We just have to assess that one module, see which information needs to be broken into the contacts and deals, and migrate. And so it definitely helped in that end. So that's kind of cleaning and redesigning data modules. And as I mentioned before, it helps with onboarding new employees to a client they may have not worked on before. It helps prepare for imports, migrations, and planning workflows, automations, and so on. So that's basically the gist of the data modules. Very useful tool that Zoho has put out, and hopefully for at least the technicians, and well, not just technicians, but for most of the employees here at BMI, maybe it becomes a practice of yours to just check out the data module when you're working on a client that you're unfamiliar with. But that's all for today's video. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and bye for now.